What it do, my love? This me, your girl, coming back at you. I changed to the different platform because that was kept messing up a little bit. Yep.
Introduction. We take great pleasure in presenting to the attention of students and investigators of the
Let's get in here. Okay.
Pine cones have served as a symbolic representation of human enlightenment throughout history. The third eye and the pineal gland. Conifer pine trees are one of the world's oldest plant genera, having existed nearly 3 times as long as all flowering plant species. The pine cone is the flower's evolutionary forerunner, in its spine spiral in a perfect Fibonacci sequence in either direction, much like the sacred geometry of a rose or a sunflower. Our pineal gland is located in our brain's geometric center and intimately linked to our body's light perception. The pineal modulates our wake-sleep patterns and circadian rhythms. It is uniquely isolated from the blood-brain barrier system and receives more blood flow than any other organ except the kidneys. Many consider it our biological third eye, the seat of the soul, the epicenter of enlightenment. And the pine cone has been its sacred symbol throughout history and cultures worldwide. The Egyptian staff of Osiris dates from around 1224 BC and depicts 2 intertwining serpents rising to meet at a pine cone. The staff's symbolic parallels to the Indian Kundalini, a spiritual energy in the body described as coiled serpents rising from the base of the spine to the third eye or pineal gland in the moment of enlightenment, have been noted by modern scholars and philosophers. Awakened Kundalini represents the merging and alignment of the chakras and is said to be the only way to achieve divine wisdom, which brings pure joy, knowledge, and love. Hindu deity depictions are intertwined with literal and symbolic serpents and pine cones. Hindu gods are sometimes carved, sculpted, or drawn holding a pine cone in their outstretched hand. Shiva, the most important god in Hinduism, is frequently depicted with a head or coiled hair shaped like a pine cone and interwoven with a serpent. Pine cones have historically been used as symbols of everlasting life, spiritual consciousness, and enlightenment. Ancient Assyrian palace carvings from 716 to 713 BC depict 4-winged godlike figures holding aloft pine cones, or in some cases, using a pine cone to pollinate their depiction of the tree of life, a tribute to both the pine cone's immortality symbolism and its role as an icon of enlightenment. Different cultures tribute to the pine cone as a symbol of spiritual ascension and immortality, which is depicted in a statue of the Mexican god Chicomecoatl, or Seven Snakes, who's holding pine cones in one hand and an evergreen tree in the other. The Greeks and Romans also used the pine cone in their elaborate religious belief systems and mythology. Dionysus, later known to the Romans as Bacchus, was frequently depicted carrying a thyrsus, a fennel staff woven with ivy and leaves and topped with a pine cone. A thyrsus was a sacred instrument used in religious rituals and fates. Later, the Romans erected the pigna, a 3-story tall bronze sculpture shaped like a massive pine cone. According to a popular medieval legend, the statue was a lid for a round opening in the center of the Pantheon's vault. The pigna was confirmed to have been a large fountain overflowing with water next to the Temple of Isis in ancient Rome. Today, the massive statue sits before the Catholic Vatican in the court of the pine cone. Pine cones are interwoven with Catholic religious traditions, perhaps most prominently atop the sacred staff carried by the Pope himself. The Holy See coat of arms, found in the Vatican flag and other places, features 3 crowns stacking suspiciously like a pine cone. Many believe the name Holy See directly references the third eye. Pine cones also appear as illumination sources in the church, such as candle holders and lamps, which symbolize the spiritual illumination of the third eye. These factors lead conspiracy theorists and philosophers to accuse the Catholic Church of using Catholicism as a veil to blind the public to true spiritual enlightenment, pineal gland awakening. Beginning in Genesis, Jacob wrestles with God all night and is told to change his name to Israel. Following that, the Bible claims, "For I have seen God face to face, and my life is preserved. The sun rose on him as he passed over Peniel." Genesis 32:30 through 31. Another intriguing passage compares Matthew's description of the third eye to texts from the yogic and Hindu spiritual traditions. This verse is also noteworthy because the pineal gland is the only part of the brain that lacks a left and right hemisphere. The eye is the lamp of the body. If your eyes are good, your whole body will be full of light. Matthew 6:22. Matthew's description appears to be relevant to recent pineal experimentation in amphibians. Pineal supplementation causes a physical lightening of the entire skin pigmentation in frogs with a more prominent pineal gland. Some reptiles' pineal glands still have rods and cones like our retinas and can directly perceive light. This final verse from Hosea appears to address the connection between spirituality and the pine tree more directly. "What else do I have to do with idols, Ephraim? I will respond to him and look after him. I resemble a green pine tree. I am the source of your fruitfulness." Hosea 14:8. Conspiracy theorists point to pine cones in Freemason architecture and symbolism as another example of organized spiritual oppression, in addition to critical theories relating to Christianity and the Catholic Church. They believe the Freemasons fully comprehend the spiritual significance of the third eye and pay iconic tribute to it regularly, all while continuing to appease the masses with a religious and cultural dogma doctrine. Pine cones are frequently framed in Freemason octagons on Masonic lodge ceilings. Large Freemason sculptures on the side of the Whitehall building in the New York Financial District depict two enormous intertwining snakes spiraling up to a pine cone overlooking Battery Place, which has a striking similarity to the staff of Osiris. According to Rick Strassman, a psychopharmacologist, the third eye pineal gland is the source of the psychedelic dimethyltryptamine, or DMT, in our bodies. Strassman hypothesizes that large amounts of DMT are released in our bodies during heightened spiritual consciousness, such as birth, death, and near-death experiences. Synthesized DMT, or plants containing DMT, are frequently used as recreational psychedelics or in shamanic ceremonies, such as the South American ayahuasca ceremony. DMT or ayahuasca users often report intense ethnogenic experiences of spiritual awakening, contact with spiritual entities, and time dilation or compression. According to reports, thousands of ayahuasca users claim that the serpent is the most frequently appearing archetype in their spiritual or psychedelic visions. Crop circles have also revealed similarities to pine cones. Although crop circles can represent a wide range of items and ideas, the two shown here have notable third eye parallels. Humans have always been curious about the reality of the universe. The existence of the universe is dual, manifest and non-manifest. The senses, or science, reveal manifest reality, while consciousness, or spirituality, reveals non-manifest reality. Human beings can comprehend the existence of the universe at all levels, from the smallest to the largest, using their senses, brain, mind, and consciousness. Human beings have the most refined physical structure in their bodies, but also non-physical consciousness. They can only see the manifest reality with their two physical eyes. They require the inner vision of consciousness, the third eye, to see the non-manifest reality. The spiritual experience of a higher state of consciousness is known as the opening of the third eye in several spiritual traditions. Ancient Egypt depicted the third eye as Horus or Ra's eye. In Buddhism, the third eye is considered a symbol of a higher state of consciousness and enlightenment. In Hinduism, it is referred to as the teacher. The ancient Upanishads compared humans to cities with 10 gates. The sensory world is accessed through 9 gates: 2 eyes, 2 nostrils, 2 ears, 2 excretory passages, and 1 mouth. The third eye is the 10th gate and is said to lead to higher consciousness and inner awareness. Lord Shiva, a Hindu god, is always depicted with a third eye on his forehead. Shiva also represents consciousness. The third eye is considered a portal to the hidden dimensions of reality that the physical eyes cannot perceive. What the third eye sees transcends the physical world's limitations and is not bound by time or space. With the third eye, one can see things from other parts of the world, past and future events. The opening of the third eye allows a person to know higher levels of consciousness and facilitates the process of consciousness evolution until the attainment of cosmic consciousness. It also allows a person to view any level of consciousness from various angles. In different situations, humans experience consciousness in different ways. The spectrum of consciousness refers to the various types of experiences that people have throughout their lives. The following are the 9 major types of human consciousness. Number 1, life consciousness begins in the mother's womb. 2, sense consciousness starts when a child is born and gradually begins to perceive things with his senses. 3, self-consciousness is felt when a person has likes and dislikes for things. 4, language consciousness is felt when a person starts to utter meaningful sounds. 5, rational consciousness begins when a person begins to consider what is right and wrong. 6, social consciousness develops when a person begins to communicate and interact with others. 7, dream consciousness occurs when a person visualizes dreams while sleeping and fantasizes about things while awake. 8, when a person begins a creative activity, they experience creative consciousness. 9, cosmic consciousness is realized when a person encounters a spiritual dimension. Cosmic consciousness denotes awareness of the universe's cosmic order beyond manifest reality. This awareness is accompanied by intellectual enlightenment or illumination, followed by a state of moral delight and a sense of joy. After attaining this awareness, a person realizes immortality and has the impression that life is eternal. Richard Maurice Buck, a Canadian doctor, rationally examined the concept of cosmic consciousness in his book, Cosmic Consciousness, published in 1901. People throughout history, such as Lord Buddha, Jesus Christ, Prophet Muhammad, and others, have attained cosmic consciousness and reached the state of enlightenment, which has been variously described as illumination, fulfillment, salvation, nirvana, Brahmic splendor, and so on. People who have reached this level have nothing else to desire in life, which was when the third eye was also unsealed. The pineal gland is a pea-sized cone-shaped gland or organ deep within our brain. Its existence has been known since ancient times. It's located between the 2 hemispheres of the brain. Many mystics referred to this gland as the third eye. Medical researchers and others are learning more and more about its functions. The pineal gland is a photosensitive organ that serves as the human body's timekeeper. Some claim that it provides interdimensional awareness of the inner self and spiritual reality, besides regulating essential bodily functions like respiration and heartbeat. Many people believe it is also the seat of the soul. Philosophers and spiritual adepts have previously contemplated the true function of the pineal gland. The ancient Greeks thought the pineal gland was our link to the universal realms of thought, or Plato's world of ideas. René Descartes, the famous philosopher, referred to it as the seat of the soul. To understand the pineal gland functions, you should be familiar with the three chemicals serotonin, melatonin, and DMT. Serotonin is primarily active during the day. It's associated with joy and fulfillment. Melatonin is produced in response to darkness as it promotes sleep. Melatonin capsules are available in many health food stores to help insomniacs. Melatonin is produced in trace amounts by the pineal gland. Dimethyltryptamine, or DMT, thought to induce dreams, near-death experiences, and visions, is also excreted by the pineal gland. According to several medical experts, the pineal gland secretes DMT, chemically similar to melatonin and serotonin. The pineal gland is situated in the center of the brain, at the confluence of the central ventricles that transport cerebral spinal fluid throughout the brain and nervous system. Melatonin is secreted there and immediately enters the brain via the blood-brain barrier. Dreams are the most common example of visualizing realities without the two physical eyes. This is because the cells in the pineal gland and the retina in the eye are similar. Photons may be detected and transmitted to the brain by cells in the pineal gland, a process known as phototransduction. Visual phototransduction is the process by which light is converted into electrical signals in the retina's rod, cone, and photosensitive ganglion cells. It's fascinating that nature went so far as to create the pineal gland, or third eye, with the same tissues and light-sensing mechanisms as the retina. There must be some significance to it. S.S. Baconier and Associates mentions some interesting facts in a study published in the journal Bioelectromagnetics in 2002. They dissected 20 different human pineal glands and discovered 100 to 300 microcrystals per cubic millimeter floating inside, mostly composed of calcite, a common mineral. Each of these crystals ranged in length from 2 to 20 micrometers and was hexagonal in shape. These crystals resemble the crystals found in the retina of the eye. Baconier's pineal gland research aided in understanding how the third eye could actually see photons of light. The Ajna chakra is associated with the opening of the third eye in spiritual traditions related to Kundalini awakening through chakras. This chakra is thought to be associated with intuition and increased psychic awareness, and it is through this chakra that Kundalini ascends to higher levels of consciousness. Ajna, which translates as command, is considered the intuitive eye. The Ajna chakra is represented by a circle with 2 petals and a triangle. The triangle represents consciousness, while the 2 petals represent the Ida and Pingala nadis, or the moon and sun nerves. The 2 petals of the Ajna chakra could be interpreted as symbols of science and spirituality. The circle and triangle represent the integration of science and spirituality. The Ajna chakra is related to our awareness and inspires higher awakening consciousness. The Ajna chakra is also known as the 6th chakra. It is, in fact, the 7th chakra. It should be noted that there are different opinions on the number of chakras. The total number of chakras given as 6, 7, 8, or 9. According to Vedic literature, the authentic number is 9. As a result, the following are the 9 chakras. Number 1. Muladhara chakra is another name for Brahm chakra. Number 2. Svadhisthana chakra is the 2nd chakra. Number 3. Manipuraka chakra is the 3rd chakra. Number 4. Anahata chakra is the 4th chakra. Number 5. Kantha is the 5th chakra. Number 6. Taluka is the 6th chakra. Number 7. Ajna chakra. Number 8. Brahmarandra, also known as Sahasrar, is the 8th chakra. Number 9. The chakra of Yom. The chakras located in the palate and space areas are rarely mentioned, but they are significant from a linguistic and cosmic standpoint. Meditation, Kundalini awakening, Shaktipat energy transmission, pranayam breath control, visualization, prayer, mantra recitation, and devotional song singing are all considered good techniques for opening the third eye. Drugs are sometimes used to achieve an altered state of consciousness, but this can be harmful. Activating the third eye means ascending into higher consciousness until we reach cosmic consciousness. The body and brain must vibrate in unison to activate the third eye and perceive higher dimensions of consciousness. Meditation is used to accomplish this. When the body and brain vibrate in unison, a magnetic field is created that leads to higher dimensions of consciousness. Kundalini and Shaktipad's awakening leads to a higher level of consciousness. The transmission of energy to an aspirant in Shaktipad is accomplished through the touch, gaze, sound, or thought of a yogi master. Shaktipad can only be performed by advanced yogis, known as prana in Sanskrit, who have complete control over their life force. Following Shaktipat, psychic energy travels from the base of the spinal cord, Muladhara chakra, to Sahasrara chakra via Sushumna nadi in the spinal cord. The third eye is opened when it passes through Ajna chakra. Pranayam, or breath control, is another effective method for opening the third eye. There are several techniques for controlling one's breath. The simple Soham breathing technique is widely used and effective. In this method, inhaling is mentally associated with the sound of So and exhaling with the sound of Hum. Other pranayama techniques include rhythmic breathing, diaphragm breathing, alternate nostril breathing, body chakra breathing, and circular breathing. All of these techniques regulate inhaling and exhaling based on the method used. All breathing techniques promote the delivery of oxygen to all parts of the body, particularly the brain. Most medical experts believe that controlled and deep breathing is beneficial to both body and brain health. When the third eye opens, a person begins to have unusual experiences. Despite the fact that his physical eyes are closed, he may suddenly see various images. Some make no sense, and others may be very vivid or blurred. There are many dimensions beyond the senses that one should be able to access with the third eye. Opening the third eye allows for easier remote viewing. A remote viewer is expected to provide information about an object hidden from physical view and separated from it by a significant distance. To distinguish it from clairvoyance, parapsychologist Russell Targ and physicist Harold Puthoff coined the term while leading the Stanford Research Institute, or SRI, team. Among the ideas Puthoff supported regarding remote viewing was a claim made in the book Occult Chemistry that two followers of Madame Blavatsky, the founder of Theosophy, were able to remote view the inner structure of atoms. Opening the third eye allows for creative visualization, which is the technique of visualizing specific behaviors or events in one's life. According to proponents of this technique, creating a detailed schema of what one desires and then visualizing it with all of one's senses over and over increases the power of intuition. Extrasensory perception, or ESP, is the reception of information that's not obtained through the recognized physical senses, but rather through the mind or the third eye. ESP is colloquially known as the sixth sense, gut instinct, or hunch. It implies acquiring information through means other than the basic limiting assumptions of science, such as the organism's ability to receive information only from the past to the present. There are numerous physical advantages. When the inner eye is opened, a person can understand the functioning of various organs in the body, and if necessary, take corrective measures through medication or meditation. Breathing that's controlled and deep is also beneficial to one's health. It allows for the proper interpretation of dreams. Because of the pineal gland's relationship with dreams, it's possible to interpret and understand their meaning. It's also possible to control one's dreams and have lucid dreams. There's no other way to investigate dream consciousness than through the third eye. Accessing different domains of consciousness aids in mind control. When the third eye opens, the mind sharpens, and a person becomes more sensitive to what is going on in reality. He becomes more present in daily activities to make them more efficient. The third eye allows you to explore many unknown areas of your consciousness and gain insight into higher creative ideas. Access to the source field and cosmic consciousness aids in gaining a better perspective and acquiring more knowledge in previously unknown areas. The third eye promotes spiritual enlightenment. It allows complete comprehension of a situation beyond the current mind scope. It also implies spiritual revelation or profound understanding of the meaning and purpose of everything, including our lives. We must understand that the source of creation and attaining cosmic consciousness and everything in the universe are interconnected. That's a wrap for today. Don't forget to smash the thumbs up, share, and subscribe to the channel to see our latest content.
David De Angelis presents the Kybalion by the Three Initiates, digitally narrated using the voice of Edward Herman. Introduction.
What?
We take great pleasure in presenting to the attention of students and investigators of the secret doctrines this little work based upon the world-old Hermetic teachings. There has been so little written upon this subject, notwithstanding the countless references to the teachings in the many works upon occultism, that the many earnest searchers after the arcane truths will doubtless welcome the appearance of this present volume. The purpose of this work is not the enunciation of any special philosophy or doctrine, but rather is to give to the students a statement of the truth that will serve to reconcile the many bits of occult knowledge that they may have acquired, but which are apparently opposed to each other, and which often serve to discourage and disgust the beginner in the study. Our intent is not to erect a new temple of knowledge, but rather to place in the hands of the student a master key with which he may open the many inner doors in the temple of mystery through the main portals he has already entered. There is no portion of the occult teachings possessed by the world which have been so closely guarded as the fragments of the Hermetic teachings, which have come down to us over the tens of centuries which have elapsed since the lifetime of its great founder, Hermes Trismegistus, the scribe of the gods, who dwelt in old Egypt in the days when the present race of men was in its infancy. Contemporary with Abraham, and if the legends be true, an instructor of that venerable sage, Hermes was and is the great central sun of occultism, whose rays have served to illumine the countless teachings which have been promulgated since his time. All the fundamental and basic teachings embedded in the esoteric teachings of every race may be traced back to Hermes. Even the most ancient teachings of India undoubtedly have their roots in the original Hermetic teachings. From the land of the Ganges, many advanced occultists wandered to the land of Egypt and sat at the feet of the master. From him they obtained the master key which explained and reconciled their divergent views, and thus the secret doctrine was firmly established. From other lands also came the learned ones, all of whom regarded Hermes as the master of masters, and his influence was so great that in spite of the many wanderings from the path on the part of the centuries of teachers in these different lands, there may still be found a certain basic resemblance and correspondence, which underlies the many and often quite divergent theories entertained and taught by the occultists of these different lands today. The student of comparative religions will be able to perceive the influence of the Hermetic teachings in every religion worthy of the name, now known to man, whether it be a dead religion or one in full vigor in our own times. There is always certain correspondence in spite of the contradictory features, and the Hermetic teachings act as the great reconciler. The lie work of Hermes seems to have been in the direction of planting the great seed truth, which has grown and blossomed in so many strange forms, rather than to establish a school of philosophy which would dominate the world's thought. But, nevertheless, the original truths taught by him have been kept intact in their original purity by a few men each age, who, refusing great numbers of half-developed students and followers, followed the Hermetic custom and reserved their truth for the few who were ready to comprehend and master it. From lip to ear, the truth has been handed down among the few. There have always been a few initiates in each generation, in the various lands of the earth, who kept alive the sacred flame of the Hermetic teachings, and such have always been willing to use their lamps to relight the lesser lamps of the outside world, when the light of truth grew dim and clouded by reason of neglect, and when the wicks became clogged with foreign matter. There were always a few to tend faithfully the altar of the truth, upon which was kept alight the perpetual lamp of wisdom. These men devoted their lives to the labor of love which the poet has so well stated in his lines. Oh, let not the flame die out. Cherished age after age, in its dark cavern, in its holy temples cherished, fed by pure ministers of love, let not the flame die out. These men have never sought popular approval, nor numbers of followers. They are indifferent to these things, for they know how few there are in each generation who are ready for the truth, or who would recognize it if it were presented to them. They reserve the strong meat for men, while others furnish the milk.
That's why you always hear the Masons say, keep your lamp lit.
For babes, they reserve their pearls of wisdom for the few elect, who recognize their value and who wear them in their crowns, instead of casting them before the materialistic vulgar swine, who would trample them in the mud and mix them with their disgusting mental food. But still these men have never forgotten or overlooked the original teachings of Hermes, regarding the passing on of the words of truth to those ready to receive it, which teaching is stated in the Kybalion as follows: where fall the footsteps of the master, the ears of those ready for his teaching open wide. And again, when the ears of the student are ready to hear, then cometh the lips to fill them with wisdom, but their customary attitude has always been strictly in accordance with the other Hermetic aphorism. Also in the Kybalion, the lips of wisdom are closed, except to the ears of understanding. There are those who have criticized this attitude of the Hermetists, and who have claimed that they did not manifest the proper spirit in their policy of seclusion and reticence. But a moment's glance back over the pages of history will show the wisdom of the masters, who knew the folly of attempting to teach to the world that which it was neither ready or willing to receive. The Hermetists have never sought to be martyrs, and have instead sat silently aside with a pitying smile on their closed lips, while the heathen raged noisily about them, in their customary amusement of putting to death and torture the honest but misguided enthusiasts, who imagined that they could force upon a race of barbarians the truth capable of being understood only by the elect who had advanced along the path. And the spirit of persecution has not as yet died out in the land. There are certain Hermetic teachings, which, if publicly promulgated, would bring down upon the teachers a great cry of scorn and revilement from the multitude, who would again raise the cry of crucify. Crucify. In this little work, we have endeavored to give you an idea of the fundamental teachings of the Kybalion, striving to give you the working principles, leaving you to apply them yourselves, rather than attempting to work out the teaching in detail. If you are a true student, you will be able to work out and apply these principles. If not, then you must develop yourself into one, for otherwise the Hermetic teachings will be as words, words, words to you. The Three Initiates. Chapter 1. The Hermetic Philosophy. The lips of wisdom are closed, except to the ears of understanding, the Kybalion. From old Egypt have come the fundamental esoteric and occult teachings, which have so strongly influenced the philosophies of all races, nations, and peoples for several thousand years. Egypt, the home of the pyramids and the Sphinx, was the birthplace of the hidden wisdom and mystic teachings. From her secret doctrine, all nations have borrowed. India, Persia, Chaldea, Media, China, Japan, Assyria, ancient Greece and Rome, and other ancient countries partook liberally at the feast of knowledge which the hierophants and masters of the land of Isis so freely provided for those who came prepared to partake of the great store of mystic and occult lore which the masterminds of that ancient land had gathered together. In ancient Egypt dwelt the great adepts and masters who have never been surpassed, and who seldom have been equaled, during the centuries that have taken their processional flight since the days of the great Hermes. In Egypt was located the great lodge of lodges of the mystics. At the doors of her temples entered the neophytes, who afterward, as hierophants, adepts, and masters, traveled to the four corners of the earth, carrying with them the precious knowledge which they were ready, anxious, and willing to pass on to those who were ready to receive the same. All students of the occult recognize the debt that they owe to these venerable masters of that ancient land.
Plans are wide efforts of mortal minds trying to grasp the infinite. This pursuit has always failed and will always fail just from the very nature of the task. Those who pursue this rabbit hole end up traveling around and around in the labyrinth of thought, kind of like a hamster which frantically runs in its hamster wheel, traveling forever and yet reaching nowhere. just to be standing where he started. This is a common mistake when people try and seek the existence of God within existence itself. But how can the universe be created by the all if the all is infinite and cannot add nor subtract a portion of itself, since there is nothing new outside the all? Well, similar to how you create a universe of your own in your mentality, so does the all create universes in its own mentality. As the first Hermetic axiom states, all is mind. When we create, we don't use outside materials, nor do we take away a portion of ourselves, yet our spirit pervades our mental creation. Think of famous comic book creations such as the Marvel Universe created by Stan Lee. The Marvel Universe, along with everything in it, including all superheroes and villains, are mental creations of his mind. These characters may be imaginary from our perspective, but they symbolically reflect human nature. And to the characters in the story, the world is very real and kind of takes a life of its own.
Hey Taurus, what's going on? I hope you're doing really well. My name is Diane, and this is Madam Butterfly Tarot.
What's up,
and
Bubba?
this is going to be a reading for April. You're very, very welcome here, Taurus. Thank you so much for checking out the reading. I appreciate it very much.
Eat me some oatmeal, you know I
hopefully the
love
reading will
oatmeal.
resonate with you. You'll enjoy it. Yeah, all that good stuff. And if that is the case, and you feel like liking and subscribing for me, I'd appreciate that very much as well.
Madam Butterfly.
Kind of looking like there's some kind of offer coming towards you with the Knight of Pentacles here. You have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. I kind of feel like your single days are about to be numbered. Okay, so let's put that there. And I've already shuffled these two decks just to save a little bit of time.
Yeah, this
So
Taurus
what's the
here.
message for Taurus, please?
You know, I'm a Taurus moon. And of course, that other motherfucker's a Taurus.
I do feel like something's been slow because you had that Knight of Pentacles. So this could be a situation that's taken a very long time. Okay, being in the flow. I'm in the flow of the universe. So this is, you're in the flow here. Like this connection, whatever it is, it's time. Okay, it's time for it to come in. See, you guys, both of you might have been doing a lot of shadow work, you know, and it's taken a long time for it to come together. Okay, but it's the time now because you guys are in alignment, basically. I'm gonna put this there, and I'm gonna get one of these. What else for Taurus? The Queen of Cups. Ooh, what's hiding behind her? And the Lovers. So you could have a water sign coming towards you, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, with the Queen of Cups here, but I feel like you have someone really, really sweet coming towards you, like really compassionate, you know, male or female. It doesn't, like, you know, the Queen of Cups can be a guy, you know, but like really compassionate, really loving, very soft. I feel like maybe someone who they've been learning boundaries, okay, because they may have been like too nice, which unfortunately is a thing on this planet, but yeah. So it's someone that's kind of had to learn boundaries the hard way. And I feel like it's someone you're very, very drawn to, like very drawn to. They might also be a little psychic, very understanding, very giving. And you have the Lovers here. I feel like you're making a choice with this person, like you're following your heart here. Because you feel very, very drawn to this person. They could be a Gemini as well with the Lovers card there. Very, very like strong bond, very intense, like emotional bond. And again, see with the Lovers, it often indicates like a connection, like a twin flamey soulmate kind of thing, where you trigger each other and then you go away and you do your shadow work. And then when you're in alignment, which you are now, it comes back together, but it may have been very slow.
I got to start practicing what I preach, you know. I tell you, you're supposed to watch your all your placements, especially your big three and your north node. See, Taurus is my moon. That's what's hidden, your emotions and your intuition. Leo, your rising, the sun. But for love, Venus, Sagittarius, which I try to watch all of them because I got everything highly aspected in my chart. But Taurus, Taurus always resonates. Taurus, Aries, and Scorpio.
But the thing is, it's been really slow, but it's gonna last now. Do you know what I mean? Because you guys have been, you've done the work. I feel like it's very romantic. Like, there's the Queen of Cups again. This person's really, really sweet. Yeah, they're not, I just saw the Devil in reverse. I don't know if you've been dealing with someone who was very toxic, Taurus. Because I also saw the Ace of Swords, so
I heard that.
like they're very different to who you've been dealing with in the past, is what I want to say. Like, I don't know if you had a toxic relationship in the past,
Sure.
but this person is a total sweetheart. Total sweetheart. Let me just move that back a little bit. I've also just lost my voice a little bit, so you could be dealing with someone that's maybe had a little bit of a throat chakra block. Excuse me, a little bit of a throat chakra block in the past. Okay, they've had to learn how to speak up for themselves. They've had to learn, like I said, they've had to learn boundaries. This person could have been in like in hermit mode that they're now coming out of. I feel like look, you have the Hermit, you have the Knight of Swords, and you have the Ten of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. Oh my gosh. And the Ace of Wands. I'm not going to take this guy because he's in reverse, but you have a very, I feel like you guys are going to weirdly like end up in a commitment very quickly with this person. But it's not going to feel weird, you know? It's just like in a normal relationship, there would be, I don't know, like a long, I don't know, there would be like proper dating and stuff. I mean, I do feel like you're going to date with this person. I just feel you're just going to kind of fall in step with each other very fast. And it's just going to be like, oh, well, no, I mean, we're together. Like, there's no question of that. Like, that's it now. Do you know what I mean? I feel like that's what's going on here. This person's definitely, I would say they're coming out of hermit mode. Because I feel like they had to, I feel like they've maybe been working on their throat chakra, Taurus, as well. But I feel like whatever was holding this person back is gone now. Yeah. And I want to say, like, now that the timing is right, I'm going to move this back a little bit. You can't see the cards. Sorry. Move these forward a little bit. There you go. Now that the timing is right, like with the Wheel of Fortune here, it's going to happen very fast. And like I said, now that the timing is right and you guys have been away and you've done your shadow work, it's going to come together, like fall in step very quickly. There was something to do with this person. They had to go into this hermit mode. Like, they had to emerge as this Queen of Cups, or the King of Cups if you prefer, if you're dealing with a guy. But yeah, I feel like this person might have money as well, or they're like good at making money or something. But yeah, you're definitely headed towards a commitment with this person pretty fast. Okay. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of passion here as well with this Ace of Wands. Like, it's a passionate new beginning. Yeah, look, the Tower. Yeah. Yeah, something's just going to happen very fast here. I don't really even feel like we need any more cards out here. Yeah, it's not toxic. Like, it might move very quickly, but it's not, like, I kind of feel like it's supposed to move quickly, or it's just going to feel very right. You know what I mean? You're not going to be questioning it. You're not going to be like, oh my God, are we moving too fast? It's just going to feel very right. I just feel like everything's about to fall into place, you know, and it was all about divine timing, which I know we never ever want to hear that because it's such an irritating phrase, because usually when someone says that, it means you're not getting what you want immediately, right? But which as a Gemini, like, infuriates me. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, it's not gonna feel too fast. It's just gonna feel very right. I don't really know what, and also I'm not entirely sure what that means, moving fast. you know, I just feel like you're going to be in a commitment quickly with them. What would this person like to say to Taurus? Whoa. The King of Wands. Ooh, baby, it turns me on when you take control. You could be dealing with a fire sign or someone with fire in their chart. Aries, Leo, Sag. The Page of Pentacles. I love every inch of you. You're perfect in my eyes. Could be dealing with a Virgo. You have the Hermit with the Page of Pentacles clarifying. The Eight of Wands. You sweep me off my feet every single time. I genuinely feel like this person's going to sweep you off your feet, or you sweep this person off their feet, because this guy's like carrying her. Look how romantic that is. It's like a movie, you know, an old movie that was good. I don't know why the camera was being such a bitch like recently. I think it's because of the light or something. There, you see, that's why I want you to see how he's carrying her. It's like a proper like old-fashioned movie when things used to be romantic. I really feel like it's going to be a very romantic connection. This is really sweet. Okay, can we have some signs for this person coming in for Taurus? We have Cancer, Gemini, I kind of feel, sorry, I'm just looking at that King of Wands. Ooh, baby, it turns me on when you take control. So they might kind of like it when you take control. I feel like someone is taking control of the situation here, or it's like someone has taken control of their own emotions or something, or they've taken control of like what they want. So now that they've done that, they're like in alignment and it's moving forward very fast. So that, I don't know, someone here, yeah, I feel like that's what it is actually. I feel like this person has kind of taken control of themselves now. That's what I want to say. I feel like you're both in flow now. Scorpio energy here. Okay, let's get some characteristics. Who is this person coming towards Taurus? Frank. Who's this person coming towards Taurus? You have extroverts, creative. You have very intelligent is eyeballing me here, so this person might be very smart. What else about this person? Straight shooter. Okay, you have Frank and you have straight shooter. So this person is not going to BS you, okay? They might even be, I don't know, I don't want to say too forthright, but I don't feel like they mince words. That's what I want to say about this person. But I think that's one of the reasons they're not toxic. Maybe that's what you need. Yeah, look, I'm honest here. So I don't know if you were dealing with someone in the past that lied, or you felt like they lied, or you felt like they misrepresented themselves in some way. This person's not like that, like at all. Yeah. They're funny. Sorry, I was thinking about something, you know, that phrase when people say, oh, what's the phrase, like they call a spade a shovel or something? Like our neighbor used to always say that about my family. And do you know what, I was always thinking after, it's like, what do you mean? Like we're stupid? Is that what you're saying? You're trying to say we're stupid? Any hoozles. That might be a phrase about this person, like they're not afraid to call a spade a shovel, or like, what, I don't know why that's a good if that's a good thing or not, but they're just like, they're very open and honest and direct is what I want to say, and they're not going to lie to you because they don't have a reason to, is kind of what they're saying. Okay. They also might have big eyes. You have athletic build. You have Scorpio here again. I'm not going to take that one because it's in reverse. That was gorgeous that fell on the floor. You have cute. So they're cute and they're gorgeous. So that's nice. You also have slender, sensitive, kindred soul. You have Scorpio twice. So they might be very sexy. Also, they might have a very penetrating stare. What else about this person coming towards Taurus? Calm. Bald. Anything else about this person coming towards Taurus? Very wise. I do feel this person is very intuitive. You have Cancer again. So you have double Scorpio, double Cancer. You have good cook. That's nice. They can cook for you, Taurus. Selfless. Oh, this person's a sweetheart. I want to say, I'm just going to reshuffle that. I want to say, like with the Queen of Cups coming up, they could also have green eyes. That one wanted to come out. And they're very loving. I want to say with the Queen of Cups coming out twice, there's Gemini again. That's funny. Sorry, I'm jumping around. You have Cancer twice, you have Scorpio twice, and you have Gemini twice. That like never happens. But you also have the Queen of Cups twice. They really might have been like too nice before. Like this person may have struggled with boundaries in the past. So I just feel like, honestly, I feel like there isn't a dishonest bone in this person's body. I really don't. You also have, oh, I didn't mean to pull that one. I was looking at the deck here, and you have Leo here as well, so they might have a little Leo in their chart. You have total babe. So this person's a fox. Let's get 3 more. Leader. So they have like a leadership quality. Oh, Aries came out as well. So they might have a little Aries in their chart, which would make sense as to why they have leadership qualities. Or that could just be they're a leader like an Aries. You know what I mean? They have those types of qualities. And you have black hair as well. So that is your messages, Taurus. I hope you find this useful. Honestly, I would expect things to start speeding up now, because I feel like I don't know what's going on your end. I feel like you're in the. Hello, Aries. How's it going? Hope you're doing really well. My name is Diane, and this is Madam Butterfly Tarot. And we're going to do a reading for April, but you know, it's a timeless reading, Aries. So whenever you happen to find this is when you are meant to see it. You are very welcome here, Aries. Thank you so much for being here with me. I appreciate it very much. Hopefully the reading will resonate with you and you'll enjoy it and all that good stuff. And if that is the case, and you feel like liking and subscribing for me, I would appreciate that very much as well. So I have already shuffled these decks, but I just want to get 1 or 2 from each deck. Oh, wow, that came out so fast. You have Mystic Healer and Fogged In. You also have Narrow Pathways wanting to come out here. Okay, I'm going to take those 2 as well. There's a message that wants to come out for someone here. You have Mystic Healer, healing energy flows through you. You have Fogged In, go slow, take your time. You have Narrow Pathway, tread thoughtfully. I kind of feel like you're being pushed towards a certain destination. You are a healer, okay? They want you to know that you have some kind of healing energy, like you have a naturally healing like ability. You might be feeling really confused at the moment, like with fogged in. You might be feeling things are not becoming very clear or something like that. But with narrow pathway, I feel like you're being kind of directed towards a certain goal, which is this healer goal.
I tell y'all, that's why y'all got to know your birth chart. Jupiter in Aries. Okay, Chiron is the wounded warrior. That's what you need to work on, what you need to be healed, those wounds. And I have Chiron, Jupiter, midheaven, and Lilith in Aries. Okay, Jupiter is often known as the planet of luck, and its placement in your natal chart points to the area of life where you're granted gifts and blessings, my love. That's why you need to know all of this. Jupiter indicates philosophical and spiritual worldviews, perception of wealth, and your experiences of traveling long journeys. That's why you need to know your natal chart, baby. That's why this shit always be resonating with me like that.
You're going. So I don't know if you've started a new job or something like that. That would be the case for you, and you have joy and delight, and you have passion and pleasure. Open your heart to joy and savor your life. So you might try, if you are feeling very kind of all over the place and you're just like, oh my god, like just feeling really like, what's that, brain fog. That's what I was trying to get to, like brain fog. You might want to try working on your sacral chakra, because when you are a bit of a workaholic, or when you repress your feelings, you know, sometimes your sacral chakra can get blocked, and that's what stops you feeling joy in life and like savoring your life. You know what I mean? Instead of like taking the time, because I'm guilty of this, you know, instead of taking the time to sort of find joy in the journey, it's all about trying to get to the destination, right? Because it's almost like there's a certain path that you're headed to, but it's almost like you're kind of getting in your own way, because you want to get to the destination so badly. It's almost kind of getting in, like you're kind of getting in the way, or getting in your own way, right? What is this narrow pathway? This is a really weird reading. I mean, it's not weird, it's just very specific. Maybe this is what Aries are doing at the moment. It's like a collective kind of Aries message, but you're kind of headed towards some kind of path as a teacher. With the Hierophant, it could be like some kind of spiritual teacher. Could be a manager's position. It's something where people listen to you, okay? And it could be like spiritual, but that could involve many things. And, you know, it could also be like a teacher. You know, you're about to start teaching someone, you're about to start teaching people a certain skill that you have. But there is something here about you being a healer. So I wouldn't be surprised for some of you. Hold on a second. I wouldn't be surprised for some of you if this is you headed towards like a spiritual teacher in some way, or like you're going to be giving Reiki sessions or something like that. What is this fogged in? Whoa. That was the Eight of Swords. You're feeling stuck. You're feeling very stuck. The reason being because of this Queen of Cups energy. Give me a bit more on this, like Eight of Swords fogged in. See, that's where she goes. You have a very healing energy, okay? Like you're very soft, very compassionate, very kind, very giving. Very, very healing energy. What is this Eight of Swords? Why are you feeling so stuck? Why are you feeling so stuck? What is this Eight of Swords? The Page of Swords. And the Sun. You're like not seeing things clearly. You're about to move away from that, okay? If that's how you've been feeling, you're about to move away from that. And I feel it's something to do with like a new job, or a new business idea, or you learning something new that's going to lead to stability on your part. But if you've been feeling very kind of like foggy, like brain fog, and you're like, oh my God, I'm all over the place. I feel like you're about to move away from that because the sun comes out to kind of clear that way. And honestly, I feel like if you want to speed that process up, I would work on your sacral chakra. If you want to know how to do that, you should check out my other channel. It's called How to Train Your Caterpillar. The link is in the description box below. But you can look up any kind of meditation or like frequency, and you can put it on in the background. Here, I'll put one on right now. Now we have to sit through a freaking advert. Jesus. Yeah, that might help. See how I feel like you're agitated. I'm tapping my fingernails and everything like you're agitated. It's like you feel like you should be going faster or something. But honestly, I kind of feel like when you just give in to where you are now, right, I've got a sacral chakra clearing on in the background here. So see if that helps you. I'm actually getting too warm. Sorry, Aries. I'm actually wearing like multiple sweaters because it's just so cold. Yeah, okay, so I might make this like a career reading and then do like a separate reading for you guys for your love, because this seems to just want to come out. So yeah, there's a change coming. What else for Aries, please? Main female, there's something about you stepping into the spotlight here. I feel that that's maybe why you don't want to do this. I feel like that's maybe, it's like you're trying to get out of it or something. But I don't think that's going to happen. I feel like it's kind of your destiny. And you might be thinking like, but the quicker I can get it done, the quicker I can get it over with. But they don't want you to think like that. High honor. Yeah, listen, Aries, I don't know what this is you're about to do, but you're about to step into some sort of like leadership role, teacher, managerial, something like this. It's a new skill, or it's like a shoot off to something you're already doing, but it's going to bring you a lot of stability with that Four of Wands. Yeah, you're going to be feeling a lot more free. You have imprisonment in reverse. This thing is sent to free you. I really feel like they just want you to give into it. And I feel like you're like, no, because you feel like a fraud. You feel like a fraud. Now, I just want to mention something here. Have you ever heard of the Dunning-Kruger effect? If you have not, you should Google it. Dunning-Kruger. Okay? Dunning-Kruger. Basically, it talks about stupid people, stupid and incompetent people always push themselves forward because they think they know everything and they think they can do better than everyone else. The reason that they think that is because they're stupid and they don't engage in self-reflection, right? Which is why the world is in the state that it is, because there's idiots in charge. And then the people who are capable and people who are very smart, like yourselves, tend to take a back seat because you overthink things, right? You're like, oh, I can't do that. Like, I'm not good enough to do that, blah, blah, blah. Yes, You are. Yes, you are. And the world needs people like you instead of the fucking idiots that we have in charge, right? They need people like you to step forward. Tell me about this. Okay, you have mature women. So it could be because, you know, you don't have to be older, and obviously you don't have to be a woman, but it's something to do with the life experience that you've gained. Okay. Mature man. See, mature woman or mature man. Child. There's a new beginning coming here for you. And you have message of concern. I feel like, I don't know. Yeah, listen, I'm going to pull some more cards on that, but you have community here. It's something where you're going to be like working with the community in some way, right? You're like a figurehead for the community or something. And I feel like you haven't wanted to do it, but it's time. You have the Six of Wands here. Again, that's about stepping into the public eye. Yep. Attention. And the thing is, Aries, with the Six of Wands, people are going to like you, okay? People like the Six of Wands because it's someone who is like, it's very Aries energy, right? They're very like, they take charge, they do the work, you know, they're dynamic, they're resourceful. It's someone that people are like, yes, I will follow you, right? What is this mature man? The High Priestess. What is this child? Yeah. New beginning coming in where you're going to feel like a lot less imprisoned. You're fighting this. You really are. You're fighting this. What is this? False person and message of concern. What is this false person and message of concern? The Seven of Swords. You might also be leaving someone toxic behind. Yeah. I feel like you're kind of choosing, and you might be nervous. You see how I stuttered? I have a very kind of agitated like energy with your reading, Aries. I don't know if that's how you've been feeling recently. But I feel like you may be leaving someone toxic behind in order to do this. See how that shit line up with Capricorn every damn time? Also, I do feel like you think you have a bit of imposter syndrome, but you know what? Everybody who is not an arsehole has that. It's only when you kind of, I don't know. Yeah, it's the people that don't have that you really have to worry about, because they're the ones that don't engage in self-reflection at all. You have the Eight of Cups here. I just feel like you're walking away from someone as well, is kind of what I'm getting. It could be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, this Ten of Swords is poking out. I just feel like it's done with someone. There was someone in your past. I don't know why, but I feel like they're holding you back in some way. Like it could be someone that doesn't want you to be in the spotlight. Yep. There might be an apology coming from this person because you have the Justice and the Page of Cups and the Eight of Wands. There might be an apology coming from this person, but I feel like you're going to leave them behind. They camouflage. Because they did you dirty in some way in the past. Them swords, that's that real air energy. Also, I feel like this person might be quite attention-seeking themselves. Fact. Not that I'm saying you're attention-seeking. I'm saying like they don't want you to have the attention. Is what I'm saying. Right? But you're the one that should have the attention. That's what Spirit is telling you. Look, I really got it shaped up today. Okay? Now I don't look like a hairy bell now. What is this mature man? Yeah, it's the wisdom. You have the Eight of Pentacles here. It's the wisdom. There's some kind of wisdom that you have that you're about to like teach to other people. And you know what? It's going to make you money. I feel like you might be going through a little bit of a cleansing at the moment, okay? Like removing some sadness. All right? But you're like destined for whatever this is, Aries, okay? I'm going to leave that there because this, you know, it was meant to come out for someone, okay? I do feel like you're going to hear from this past person, but I really feel like they're saying to just walk away because they don't seem to be coming from
Cancer, hello, welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody is doing well. All right, Cancer, we're going to go ahead and get into an energy check-in for you. Want to see what is the most important for you to know right now, okay? This is full moon and Libra messages, okay? Check your other placements, Cancer, to see what you have there. Yeah, if you're new, welcome. If you're returning, thank you for the love and the support. Also, thank you for the birthday wishes yesterday. I am very appreciative. But let's go ahead and get into it, Cancer. Exclusive content available on Patreon. The link is below. They actually just got Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine readings on Tuesday. They were good too. Very, very good. But anyway, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Ancestors, and Spirit Guides, what messages do we have for Cancer? Cancer. Full Moon and Libra. Full Moon and Libra messages for Cancer. Full Moon and Libra messages for Cancer. Letting go. All right, it says everything is indeed out of control and God will hold it all. I can safely let go. Okay, this says divine flow. Eventually, one sublime desire takes precedence over all others. To follow the tail, the divine flow at all
pillow, white
costs.
shorts, and this camouflage shirt here. Just
Can't skip steps. Can't skip people. You can't. Everything has to be in order. So, all right, let's see. So, something was out of order, and it looks like it's having to go. Or it currently is, okay? Archangel Michael, please protect me as I tell the messages for Cancer. Block any interference that stops their messages from coming through. Please and thank you. Oh, Lord. This song on again. It seems like every time we get this card, look, Issues Hold On by Tiana Taylor is on. Somebody keeps wanting to hold on to something that's meant to be released. Something, someone, someplace. Take it how it resonates, Cancer. What we got? What we got for Cancer? Dang. See? This card don't want to come out. Oh, goodness. Somebody just stream carding that thing out, ain't it? Ooh. So making sure you got the right card, Cancer. All right, this says adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. Whew. Be bold and make the first move. Cardinal move. So some of you are just, I don't know what you got going on, Cancer, but it's giving me that somebody's stubborn. That's what it's giving. Okay. You got to do something that you haven't done. Okay. I mean, like something that you wouldn't typically do. I have a reading for you that just popped in my head already. What's this? Somebody does the same thing over and over again. But, or something that's just repeat. Something that's like, because it's always been the same, like Cancer, like until something changes, nothing will change. Okay, if that's for you, you'll get it. But there is a reading that's jumping at me. Let's see where the cards take us. Look at this, Three of Swords. Something has something to do with the third party watching you for some people. Something has something to do with a mother and a child, or a cycle coming to a close with that. Something that's very heartbreaking okay? In a mother or child dynamic, somebody's sad, okay? Somebody could just be missing someone. So that could be what it is, like a child missing their mother, or a mother missing their child. You got the Four of Swords, yeah. The Four of Swords is, it could be someone laying to rest. It could also be prayer for some people, isolation, okay, solitude. Somebody could be sick, or somebody, you know, there's something like that, okay? The Magician with the Knight of Cups. Somebody's watching you. They have that on you. They could watch you, you know, online or something like that. Somebody could want to bring you an offer, Cancer. This could be a Taurus. For some of you, you could be dating this person. Oh, okay. You got the Eight of Cups. Yeah, somebody's leaving. Okay. Let's see. Or they're gone. They're already gone. You have the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. What in the world? Somebody has karma. This is karma. Whatever it is, it's fated. It's going to happen because it's meant to happen. Whatever this Ace of Pentacles is, whatever this is you've manifested, something is coming in. It's fated to come in. Look, Ten of Cups. Whatever you've been praying for, Cancer, you're getting it. So that for some of you, somebody is coming towards you. Okay, you got the Seven of Pentacles. You've waited on this for a long time. Someone does miss you, though. They do. They could just be praying for another chance with you. Yeah, you got a Ten of Wands. Something is a struggle. Something is a struggle for someone to heal through. It is. Somebody's mother or somebody's child. It's a struggle for them to heal through whatever this is. Yeah, but it looks like that, you know, something could be unknown, or somebody just they weren't paying attention to something, or yeah. Wow. Something's coming to the surface here. Something's surfacing. Someone just didn't see whatever this is, this shock, whatever this. Somebody can have heart issues. Yeah, somebody can have heart issues. Something could be going on with somebody's heart. Like, yeah. But being the fact that this is karma, I mean, it's karma though. Like, karma's out here for some kind of manipulation or whatever this was. Was somebody hurting you in some way, Cancer? Somebody's having some issues. Either somebody's mom is having some heart issues, the person who you dated or you were with that broke your heart is having heart issues, or a third party in your connection could be having heart issues. But it looks like some of you are getting proposed to. That's what you've been manifesting. Some of you have been manifesting a spouse that's coming. The Tower, yeah, something shocking here. There's something here in regards to, could be dealing with the Sagittarius, could be dealing with Scorpio, Cancer, and children. Okay, so I don't know everybody's situation. Nine of Swords, the Sun card, a Leo. Three of Pentacles, the Star card, Aquarius, Hermit, Virgo. Take it how it resonates. Somebody's lying here about a child. It's all about children. What's up? We ain't gonna have no more readings today. This is not family court. I guess the ancestors like, yes, it is. Okay. Like, what is this? They're like, they ain't gonna be playing my baby for no money. Okay. Look at this. No. These are just endings. It's a lot. It's endings in every reading. Full moons. It is what it is. But it's something here. Somebody's laying to rest. Something was hard. Something is a lot. But whatever happened, however it happened, it's karma. It is what it is. And for those of you who have been slow and steady runs the race, look at that. For those of you who've actually been putting in the actual effort to know I'm standing on something, I'm solid, I'm loyal, I rather build, you know what I'm saying? And you are really wifey husband material, you're gonna get an offer. You are. And for anything else that's not on a solid foundation, there's gonna be a loss. There's something that happens in the dynamic somewhere where it's shocking. It's like a chest clencher. That could be what it is, like, but I'm really picking up like really picking up like a heart attack. Yeah. Either a heart attack, heart failure, something like that of the sort. Wheel of Fortune, but it's something that somebody won't come back from. Like it's a flat line here. Right here, it's a flat line. All right, Wheel of Fortune, please. For Cancer. Knight of Pentacles. So somebody is just, you know, so for some of you, there could have been something, maybe somebody was slow to get whatever this is. Something's just been, this karma been slowed. Cancer, I feel like something is like right on time. It's right on time. Whatever this karma is. Yeah. For some people, something has something to do with a husband and a wife. So I don't know what's up with that. Like maybe it was a husband and a wife that tried to play with you, play on your top, whatever. And that's who's going through this. But like I said, somebody didn't know somebody here is protected. Like this some play yourself energy. So I guess somebody just met their match. They've always been evil and hateful and they had bad karma anyway, but you know. Anyway. Let me get one on the Magician. Dang, you definitely wanted to come out. King of Pentacles, what I say. Some of you have been manifesting your spouse, though. Some people, this is somebody too, where somebody could have just been trying to delay you, like, or keep you from your destiny. This would be somebody who y'all could have dealt with and dated, and they wanted you to keep, or they wanted to keep playing interference in your relationships. They kept wanting to like slow you up from dating somebody else or wanting you to be rejected, wanting you to be this. This would be somebody that's always love bombing, always like, it's something like that. Like just to be playing a game. Seriously, not even come. This would be somebody too. Some of y'all could have been dealing with somebody. I mean, they could have played you to get you in a position. You didn't even know they were married. And then you find out if you're forgiving or whatever, they're going to leave the person. They never leave the person. This is somebody who's literally, so basically this is something that it literally took time. Like time literally had to play out. That's what this is. I'm telling you, somebody's intentions was just to play. Magician card, King of Pentacles, King of Swords. Look at that, Queen of Swords. Somebody else's intention is to come in, somebody that you've been manifesting and love you right. Okay, period. Yes, somebody wants to send you a message. Okay, you're going to go into this new cycle. It's your justice. Yes. Zaddy. Okay, Cancer, do it. But meanwhile, look, there's somebody here. 5 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands. Hate being left out in the cold. They somebody don't love themselves, though. Come on. Get. Let me get one on the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Somebody still slow to get something though. Ace of Pentacles. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here for Cancer? Dang. I don't like the way your card's doing, Cancer. I feel like, I don't know. I don't know who you got. I don't know. Make sure y'all ain't holding on to that too tightly. Ace of Pentacles. It's finna break anyway, whatever this is. It's karmically meant to do so. Ace of Pentacles. My goodness. The High Priestess. So we got married people and a side person. Yeah. The World card. Something is over. So some people have been slow to get whatever this is. It looks like somebody was hiding the fact that they either hiding the fact that they had the mistress from their wife, of course, because I mean, come on. But I feel like also this mistress didn't know that somebody had a wife or a husband or were legally married. This would be where both people walk around with no rings on. They just know that they together type of energy. Okay. Some of you are very abundant. Y'all getting with somebody who's just like you. You and your person are spiritually gifted. Like it'll be something where like alchemy and like just whatever this is that y'all possess, like it's like natural in your bloodlines, you and your person that you're gonna be with. So that's what it is too. Like something just really worked in your favor. Like I said, y'all just going with the flow. So just relax, Cancer. Just, make sure you're not stressing out, bugging out about whatever this is. This new cycle is coming in for you. For some of you, you do need to be bold and make the first move because you could already have your eye on this person or whatever the case is, or somebody's time, it looks like somebody here could miss the opportunity. The window of opportunity is what it's giving me. Let me look up that Rena. What I say? Let me see. The name of that. Wow. Yeah, this one will be hidden for y'all. Because I did it November 7th. Today is April the 6th. So yeah, usually around the same date, it's gonna be hidden. So it says it's a Cancer reading. It says this is not like them, but they are going to just do it. Damn it. But yeah, so anyway, so somebody is fated to come in, Cancer, or blah blah blah. Cancer, go check your love readings. I don't care if you're the one receiving the offer or giving the offer. If you need to go confirm what I'm saying, go check your love readings on Patreon for this week, which this week is what the week of oh gosh, I'm starting to lose track of my dates. The week of the 2nd through the 8th. Or you could just watch, just watch the whole reading. Anyway, in this reading, Cancer, as far as majors, I'm looking at Sagittarius, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus. And then, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here. Please be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Until next time. Bye.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel with a weekly message, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter regarding love. It is a general message, and so this may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't resonate with you, I do encourage you to check out other signs in your chart. As we know, tarot's energy is fluid, and so this could be past, present, or future, and this could play out from the perspective of the cross watcher. It could be vice versa, reverse, flipped, etc. So place yourself wherever it resonates, only if it resonates to your situation. All right. Interesting. Capricorn. Overall energy for this reading is the moon. Cancer, Pisces energy here. There's something deep. There may have been a secret that was revealed for some of you. I'm getting like a secret that's coming out or some sort of information that is being revealed here. Okay. We'll see what this is about when we go deeper. But I'm strongly getting like a piece of information or something that's very significant to a connection that you have with another person. This also talks about intuition, listening to your intuition. It can also talk about fear, things that have been hidden. I'm getting very hidden based energy. So we'll see what this is. Okay, current situation is the Four of Pentacles with Justice, Libra energy. Some of you guys could be holding on to a marriage, holding on to some sort of commitment or relationship. For others of you, I'm picking up an energy of holding on to, I don't know why I can't speak right now. Something may have been done in this situation, Capricorn, that was unfair, that was unjust, that was not right. And I feel like somebody holding on to, it's kind of an energy of, you owe me an apology. You need to make things better with me. You need to make things right. It's like somebody trying to hold on to, I'm at a loss for words right now. So there could be something relevant to that where I can't even get some of my words out. especially with the moon, somebody could be concealing or suppressing some sort of information that's very significant to a connection. Or something may have been revealed, some sort of secret, something. And I feel like whoever was offended or wronged in a situation feels like it needs to be made up. You need to correct this wrong. You need to apologize to me. You need to fix this. You need to say you're sorry. Something like that. It's an energy like that. Yeah, it's like somebody not letting go of a situation that was not fair to them. It's like holding on to hope that they're going to get an apology or things will finally become balanced or stable. So we'll see as we go deeper. Okay. Goal and focus is the Tower of Scorpio energy. Something has changed drastically in a situation, in a connection between you and another person. It may have changed because of an ending, but there was something shocking that happened, something very unexpected, unforeseen that took place in a connection. Okay, Capricorn. In the past, we have release. We have the Death card, Scorpio energy. Again, something changed between you and another person. Something very important, something very significant. Something came out, I feel. Something came out in one of you, it feels like, is I don't want to say is trying to take matters into your own hands. For some of you, that could very well be the case, where it's like karma must be delivered here in the situation. I was done wrong. What's going to happen, universe? And it's like, well, it's not up to you. Let it happen the way that it's supposed to happen. It's an energy like that. So there was something that took place, Capricorn, between you and another person that's very relevant. And it's hard to get my words out this morning, which is really interesting. Your strength is the Knight of Wands, taking action. I feel like some of you feel like you were done wrong in a situation. And so you want justice. You want an apology. This could be vice versa. You want somebody to make things right with you or make it up to you. Okay? In the immediate future, Eight of Pentacles, this is working hard on something, being intensely focused on something. It is growth, it's progress, it's putting a lot of your time and effort into something. And the outcome is the Sun, Leo energy. I heard you get the outcome that you want. So I don't know what happened, but it definitely feels like you want justice for something. Something that was not right to you. It wasn't fair, it wasn't just. And you may spend a lot of your time, a lot of your effort trying to have that justice or peace or balance. But I feel like the conclusion is, Capricorn, you get what you want. There's a positive outcome that comes from this whole situation. So let's break it down. Why is the moon here? Okay, the Knight of Cups and the King of Swords. Very interesting. Yeah, I knew that. Okay, so this King of Swords is someone that you had. See, yep, the Three of Swords. Okay, Capricorn, this King of Swords, male or female, air sign does not have to be. It's someone that you had a romantic situation with. There was love here with the Knight of Cups. Things were developing. Okay, between you and this person, and then something happened with the Ten of Swords. There was a painful ending that happened between you and this person. I feel like they were opening up and they were determined to move towards you in this situation, or vice versa, until something happened, something was revealed. Some of you guys, this was a third-party situation. We have the Three of Swords, we have the Three of Wands. There may have been distance here. Six of Cups is under that. Very strong soul connection. Capricorn, something came out regarding a romantic connection between you and this person. For some of you, I feel like they had a hard time opening up and being emotionally available, but I see steps were taken. Action was taken with the Knight of Cups. Somebody may have been suppressing and concealing their feelings, kind of hiding their feelings, but I do see that to a certain extent, this person was opening up. To a certain extent, emotionally, was opening up to the situation. Something happened though where there was an ending. And I feel like something was revealed. And for some of you, there was another energy involved, a third party situation, some sort of interference that ended in heartache and it ended in pain. So if you feel like somebody was hiding something, or if they were hiding something or another relationship from you, if you feel like this person was very charming, intellectual, really, really smart, I feel like something just came crashing down between you and another person. And there was love here, and there was action taken toward this connection, but there was a painful ending that happened. I heard the lies. So some of you, this person was lying to you. They were keeping things from you. And for some of you, I feel like they weren't revealing their true feelings. They weren't being honest with you about how they truly felt. Interesting. Okay. Four of Pentacles. It can always be vice versa. As we know, Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles, please. Okay. We have the Ace of Wands, fire energy, and the Seven of Wands. Very interesting. Five of Pentacles. Ooh, here's the Devil. Okay, Capricorn energy. Capricorn, I feel like there is someone that you had an ending with, big time. I feel like there was an energy of suppressing how somebody feels emotionally, holding back emotionally, or I feel like this had something to do with some secrets being revealed related to a third party situation. Whoever this person was, I feel like they loved you. I don't feel like they revealed their deepest thoughts and their deepest feelings for you in this situation. I feel like they're holding back a little bit emotionally. For the Four of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Wands and the Seven of Wands. That's interesting. I feel like there's a part of you, some of you feel left out in the cold by this person. You feel abandoned. You feel betrayed in this situation. You feel like they did you wrong. They left you out in the cold, rejected you for some of you. And it feels like you're wanting to start over, not necessarily with them. The Ace of Wands, I feel like you want to start over and have a brand new beginning for yourself. But there's something here that you can't let go of with the Seven of Wands. And again, I feel like this is you wanting justice for something that was unfair, something that was unjust for you. So I feel like, yes, there's a part of you that wants to step toward a new chapter, a brand new beginning, excitement, abundance. But with the Seven of Wands showing up again, there's a part of you that wants them to fix the situation. Like even if it's just an apology, like just acknowledge what you did. Very interesting. And some of you guys could be fluctuating in this energy of, okay, I'm going to let it go. I'm going to release this. I'm not going to hold on to this situation. But then, no. I'm going to hold on because they owe me an apology. They need to explain what happened. Okay. Tell me about justice, Libra energy. For others of you, if this is a situation about you not opening your heart up, not opening up your heart space, I feel like, again, there's resistance and wanting to open up and become emotionally available to love and move forward in a romantic connection. But this could be very challenging for you. This could be very difficult for you. For some of you, the reason why it's hard to become emotionally available and open up is because you were done wrong by somebody in the past. And you could still be holding on to wanting justice for that situation. And it could be holding you back from moving forward in your life. Let's see. Interesting. Why is justice here? We have the Hierophant Taurus energy. Yeah, some of you guys, there was some marriage here, very significant, or some sort of partnership. And I feel like you were done wrong in this situation. Hmm. Keep going. For some of you, because of what happened, it's hard for you to open up. You have the sun, Leo energy. Because of what happened, for some of you, it's hard for you to open up and express how you feel or be emotionally available because of the situation. Very interesting. Because the outcome here is the sun, Leo energy. I feel like you want clarity, a peaceful resolution, an apology from someone that did you wrong. And I feel like for those of you this is resonating with you, there's a part of you that does want to move on with your life and let it go. But for some of you, you may have a hard time letting this go. Whether you want them to speak up and tell you how they feel and stop hiding their feelings and concealing their feelings. Because I see someone that had deep feelings for another person, but was hiding it. They did not fully express how they felt. For some of you, there was a third party. There was a love triangle going on here. And it feels like you may want clarity from this person. Very interesting. Okay. All right, so your focus here is the Tower. Let's see, Scorpio energy. For those of you that are having a hard time opening up emotionally, I do see that you want commitment. I do see that you want stability. I do see that you want a new beginning and a fresh start, but it's showing up as you being emotionally unavailable, guarded, protecting your heart space. It may be very hard for you to open up because I feel like there was someone specific that kind of turned their back on you and made you feel betrayed, made you feel abandoned. Okay. Tell me about the Tower. The Page of Wands, fire energy. Really? Okay. Okay, and the Knight of Wands. So I heard that there's a new friend. There's a new friend. So some of you guys could be meeting someone new and developing a friendship with this person. For others of you, I feel like with this Page of Wands and the Knight of Wands, you're kind of gaining momentum and you're picking up momentum moving forward. This talks about excitement and spontaneity and courage and excitement, kind of like stepping through a new chapter. So you start off with the Ace and being a little hesitant and reluctant, I feel, and kind of standoffish when it comes to a brand new beginning. Like I said, there's a sense of holding on to like justice, somebody needing to make something right with you. And it feels like because you had this ending, because you had this Tower moment, it was very significant in your life, you're kind of picking up that courage and that momentum to move on with your life, to move forward. Seek new experiences and excitement and passionate new adventures, and you may come into contact with someone new and do that later. Okay, let's see what happened in the past. The Death card. Wow, the Ten of Cups. Scorpio energy. Yeah, there was a situation here, Capricorn, that ended, and all the wish fulfillment that was with it went away too. I feel like you wanted to have a happy ending with somebody. You wanted to have wish fulfillment with someone, contentment and joy in a loving relationship. And I feel like there's a sense of betrayal here. There's a sense of betrayal that took place in this connection. Yeah, definitely. Between you and somebody that you loved, you had a very, very deep emotional experience with someone, Capricorn. Very deep. Things changed in that situation. There was an ending. Some of you are having a hard time fully releasing what happened or this person. Some of you guys, because of this experience, you're kind of withdrawn and very guarded. You protect yourself in your heart space. You don't really let people in easily. For others of you, I see you wanting justice, wanting some sort of positive conclusion and apology from this person. Let's see. Knight of Wands. There is a message being delivered though to you. I'm hearing. Okay. 9 of Wands. Oh, there. It's a message from someone that you blocked. 9 of Wands. There's a message trying to come through to you, Capricorn. I feel like from this person, and it feels like it's being blocked. Because you're showing up here as the wounded warrior, guarded, you've gone through a lot, lots of trials and tribulations. You know, you may be looking over your back because you don't trust people or you don't trust this particular person. Love has been hard for you.
See how I can't make this shit up? I was just talking about the wounded warrior earlier. I just can't make it up if I wanted to. We can't make it up, baby girl. We just can't.
Your romantic situations may have been very challenging for you. Yeah, you're showing up as being very guarded. The Magician. Yeah, there is someone that's there's somebody here that you know, Capricorn, that's trying to deliver a message to you and it's blocked right now. It's blocked because either you're blocking it, you're not allowing them to communicate with you or talk to you or etc. But I feel like you're blocking someone. I feel like right now you're trying to manifest things in your life. Again, I see you kind of like picking up momentum, picking up some speed here, taking it one day at a time, but you're starting to become curious and excited about moving on with your life. And I feel like you're trying to manifest the life of your dreams, the life that you envision, even though it's been challenging, even though you've had your fair share of disappointments and heartache and pain and suffering. You haven't given up on wish fulfillment. Okay, 8 of Pentacles in your immediate future. Eight of Pentacles, please, for Capricorn. The World, very interesting. So something that you are going to stop working on something, Capricorn. You're going to stop investing or putting your time or spending your time or wasting your time on something that you've been doing for a long time. The World is here. There's a cycle that's complete. So there's something, Capricorn, if you've been spending a lot of time or holding on to, I want justice, I want an apology, I want this person to make this right to me, they betrayed me, they hurt me because of them, I don't trust people. There's an energy like that. If you have realized that you spend a lot of your energy kind of wrapped up in that situation, you're going to let go. I see you no longer giving to something that you were giving to. Working on a relationship, that's changing. Waiting for someone to apologize to you, that's changing. Putting a lot of effort into being, I feel kind of like guarded and having your heart chakra blocked, that's changing. Something, let me see. We can get some more information. Yep, the 6 of Swords. Yep, and the Devil, look at you. Something you invested in that may have been very toxic for you, may have been a very cyclical energy, repetitive, recycling things, habits, patterns. It's like you put a lot of work into it, you're walking away, 6 of Swords, you're letting something go. And I feel like it has required a lot of work within yourself to let this go. I see progress. You're getting ready to close a chapter, Capricorn. You're letting something go here that you were holding on to for a long time. Even if you weren't with this person, like I said, there's a sense of wanting justice for something that was unjust to you. Wanting that acknowledgement, that apology, something. And I feel like the cycle is now complete. And I see you working really hard. You've been working really hard at this or on this energy. It feels like you've kind of been wrapped up in this energy for a while, and you're finally detaching from it. That's why this outcome is like peace. You have what you want. There's like a peaceful conclusion, an opportunity for you to start over, start fresh, brand new beginning. It feels like for some of you, you didn't realize how long you were sitting in an energy until you did. Let's see. Why is the sun here? Leo energy. Yeah, Knight of Swords. You've made your mind up about something where you will, Capricorn, and you're going toward the light. Your happiness, your peace, your abundance, your stability and prosperity. You're no longer feeding something. You realize there's a cycle here that's closed for you. There's a chapter that's closed. And it's like you're finally letting it go and moving on. You're releasing the past. Because I feel like there was something that's been restricting you, it's been holding you back. So pay attention to any habits or patterns or things that you know that you keep doing that are unhealthy for you. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is you finally releasing something, letting it go. Whether it's a feeling of abandonment issues, rejection, having to let go of, yeah, there's a Tower, Scorpio energy.
Again.
Of wanting an apology from somebody. It just feels like you're going toward a very peaceful, happy place. There's a wake-up call that's happening here.
I know, right?
Okay, Capricorn. It's kind of like you're finally addressing an energy that's been holding you back. And it's related to someone that you had a very painful ending with. So if you're holding on to this person opening up and being emotionally available for you, I feel like you're letting that go, that cycle close. If you are holding on wanting some sort of justice because they wronged you, they offended you, they hurt you, they broke your heart, I feel like you're letting that go. If you're guarded, because you don't trust people because of this experience, I feel like you're going to start letting that energy go. And it makes you feel happy. It makes you feel confident. It makes you feel content, I see. Very interesting. Let's go to the extended reading. Let's see where it goes from here.
If you notice it, right after someone dies like that, it always rains. See here. How long I've been on? About an hour and 52 minutes. Did you hear? I know who I need to right here.
Sun, moon, and stars. Greetings, suns and moons, and of course, I have to welcome back all my stars. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the mothership. I do appreciate all of you for your likes, your donations, your shares, the confirmations you send me through email, the positive energy you show me, the positive energy you show yourself, and overall the positive way you show up in the planet. Now, with that being said, let's get in there like a swimwear. Before I move on, I'm going to go ahead and interpret this energy thus far. There is the energy of endings. And of course, with every ending, there's a new beginning. Some of you may be feeling this somber-like energy in the air as we go through a transformation. 22, it talks about you creating your own reality, right? Getting structured, harmony in your partnerships. What I'm getting intuitively collective is there is an ending. Okay. I'm hearing to a perceived problem. That could be your perspective or someone that you may know perspective as well. Somebody could have found out about a third party. You may have found out that you was a third party. All right. When we're speaking about the breakup or the ending of some sort of illusion, Okay, this is my trophy wife card, or trophy person. This is something that looks good on the outside. This is someone that hasn't found themselves. So if that is you, and you're going through this transformation, you're embarking on this new journey in life, you get to spread your wings. You get to realize who you are, who the divine created you to be. But this is calling for you to have structure. Obviously, this is about someone's foundation, someone's support system. Okay. Somebody was, what's that term? Taking a blind eye, somebody was blocked off from their intuition. Something was being presented to you or to whoever this is, but for whatever reason, you chose to not look at it. So now you are being called to look at it. For some of you, you are this high priestess. This could be a separation. Okay, somebody could be losing something that kept them. Well, at least it gave them the illusion of stability, right? For some of you, it could be a lie. It could be a marriage. It could be lack of equal give and take. But I feel like for some of you here, somebody's gaining clarity because they are going to move forward with the victory. And this other person that operates in the darkness, okay, possibly with a third party, may have something to do with money. This person is again going on a journey, but this is a journey that is separate from you. This is something that, with transformation being here to 22, it's an ending and things will never be the same. Now, yeah. Yeah. Somebody got brighter days and somebody got dark days. They may feel like they won at this time, but the proof is in the pudding. Okay. I'm here in the last man standing. Now, I gotta remind people and warn people, I got a doppelganger, a copycat, a replica, a clone. I want to be me to try and do it better than me. An English professor, a WhatsApp bandit, and a voodoo high priest or priestess all floating through that comment section, but also got a lot of love. That voodoo high priest or priestess is promising to get your love back for a small fee of $39.99.
All you gotta do is sign your life away on the dotted line.
Do not fall for the okie dokie. If you have to be in someone's will for them to be with you or for you to be with them,
Y'all don't
they
like
don't need
either,
you.
huh?
You
But
definitely
either
don't
be
need
speaking
them.
that truth on
Future
y'all ass, don't
energies,
they?
parts may resonate with you, parts may not. Take what's for you and leave the rest. This could be somebody in your environment, someone thinking of you, you're thinking of them, an ex, a coworker, a past or below, what you may or may not know these individuals. Any and all information that you need about me or regarding this reading shall be in the description box below. That was on the floor, including a link where you could copy and paste that in your browser and receive a free birth chart from a reputable site, no affiliation to them. So far, we have Libra, Pisces, Taurus, Aries, strong, Scorpio, and of course, there's anytime Temperance cards come out, that tells me this is Casper energy. So you could be on the cusp of Scorpio or Sag, okay, Cap and Aquarius, Taurus and Gemini, Cancer. You could be any sign so far, but let's see. Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, but they're going to Capricorn energy. This is about a shift. This is something that's taking place, obviously, in the collective. So it's going to happen for people in different ways. Okay, we're talking about transformation of belief systems, transformation of ownerships. We're talking about secrets being revealed. Somebody is in a dark place here. Somebody, I'm hearing, can't believe what's happening right before their eyes. For some of you, this has something to do with your spouse. It may also have something to do with someone that you have children with, whether if it's male or female. Okay. Some of you, this could be a parent. That parent could be passed over or transitioned as well. We got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Somebody is in their feelings. They are in the need for guidance, or they are seeking guidance. Some of you may be going to counselors. You could be a counselor here. I feel like you're guiding someone out of a dark place, if that is indeed you. that is counseling people. Now let's see. Why is Pisces here? We're talking about some sort of illusion, delusion, something could have took place in a dream. Some of you may have been woken up out of your dreams, out the dream state. You may have realized something, possibly about a mother figure, or you could be this mother figure that realized something about someone else. 10th house, you could have that Cancer in the 10th house. Capricorn is the 10th house energy. This is about obviously your destiny, you using your intuition. I'm hearing something about peak of interest. Something piques your interest. Something catches you off guard. Some of you, you're realizing that you were not in an equally yoked situation. There was a lot of illusion, possibly even addiction, allegedly. Now, I have to remind people that this reading is for entertainment purposes only. If you are experiencing any health issues, legal issues, issues with your marriage, seek out the proper authorities, or at least attempt to, right? Never go off a collective reading unless you just know. You know. Some of you, you already know this is just confirmation for you. Why is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here? There was a tower. Something unexpected happened. You could be dealing with, obviously, Cancer, Pisces. They could have that in their, I'm here, South Node, North Node, Sun, Moon, or Rising, right? For some of you, this is affecting your 7th house and your 4th house, your foundation, your roots, okay?
I tell y'all about them houses.
It's on the fence here. Somebody keeps doing things that gets them trapped up, all right? Somebody may have went back into addictive pattern, okay? Somebody may want an apology from you, or you want to apologize to this person about something that may have took place in a contract. That contract could be, I'm hearing deception. It could be a marriage or business affair here. Some of you, you're having to balance your energy out. You may have been overindulging. Okay. The moon, I feel strongly, is influential to whoever is viewing this reading. Okay. Whether if it be in the present or currently. Jupiter talks about knowledge. It talks about growth. It's understanding why you do the things that you do. Okay. Obviously, some of you, you may be traveling. You could be traveling away from something. You can be traveling towards something. You could be completing something. Okay. Some people may see you as greedy, or someone sees someone as greedy. Unstable foundation comes crashing down because someone found out about a third party. Okay. If that is you, you found out about a third party, don't compare yourself to anyone else.
Never.
That's the trap.
Right, what they do that is.
Got to keep you stuck in a toxic belief system. Somebody wants to resurrect something from the past. You're going to go through a period where you feel lonely. You feel like if things was this way, if I didn't do this, that would have somehow changed the outcome, which may be true. However, this energy would have played out in another part of your life because this is about growth and expansion. Okay. With Jupiter being here. Some of you, you do something too much. You're around someone too much. And it, for somebody, not everybody, it stems from insecurity. Some people believe if they're constantly around a person that they won't do something, or I'm with this person every day, you know, they can't be doing something. If somebody wants to cheat, exactly, they're definitely going to cheat. That part. And unfortunately, a lot of us on this channel are on the opposite end of a cheater's grasp, whether if you're male or female. All right, this is about conscious partnerships, meetings, relationships, not only the romance or family type, it's just relationships in general. How we deal with people, how we value people, our support system, where we come from. I feel the energy if somebody needs to get grounded and rooted. Somebody could be going home or talking to family members. I feel like this person is presenting an illusion still. They're keeping secrets. This may be a person that is very emotional at this time, so they could be showing up as a water sign, or you could be a water sign or fire sign, any sign on the table. Somebody can stutter a lot when they feel nervous or anxious, anxiety driven. Why is Libra here? We're talking about justice, somebody taking responsibility. This is something that was karmic in nature. This is karmic. Let me just put it like that. Karma. We're talking about a queen of coins. So you have Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn in your chart, as well as Libra, but you don't necessarily have to be. For some of you, you are single. You could be recently single, or you are going to be single. Some of you, you may be dating someone that is in some form of partnership, or if they're not in the partnership, they are committed to whatever it is that they are doing, male or female. The Queen of Coins is someone that is nurturing. And what I heard, it was lean on me, like somebody may be consoling someone that is in a partnership and they're coming up as a third party because they are a third party. All right. If that is the case, somebody is lying to you. Okay. You may be saying to this person, let's go out, let's party, blase, blase. All right. Or somebody in their environment is doing that. Why is Pisces here? The Fool card. So yeah, we're definitely talking about somebody making a foolish mistake, somebody being careless, not paying attention to where they're going, what they're doing. Why is the South Node here? The South Node, obviously somebody could have Pisces in the South Node or any other sign that's on this board. But what I'm picking up is somebody keeps going back to an illusion, or somebody is delusional. Reconsider, why is this here? Yeah. Somebody has possibly been praying. Yeah. Because somebody keeps resulting to past patterns, something that they are comfortable with, is causing a structure to come down with the Tower card being here. So what this is giving me is something that took place in the past is causing a new beginning here. Okay. Somebody is definitely in distorted energy, whether if you're male or female. The Emperor, why is this here? This could have something to do with a business agreement, someone you have children with. This could be a breakup in the home. Somebody is really concerned about what things look like on the outside, how they appear to others. Yeah, because something is ending. Why is the Emperor card here? Laying right on, the Star card. So you could be a celebrity, an influencer, or this person is making a wish. Okay. Somebody may want forgiveness. Somebody needs to forgive themselves. So yeah, I feel like somebody's releasing a burden here with Temperance, or they were released from a burden. And as a result, an offer was taken back with the Page of Cups here in reverse. Somebody wasn't using their intuition. Okay. Yeah. Somebody kept going back to someone from the past and reinventing. I don't know, recommitting. I don't know. Somebody promised someone that they would be in a relationship with them. Because that's what it feels like. I ain't even gonna lie. With Aries in reverse, either someone got out of their head about a decision because they released a burden and they're about to go on a new journey, or someone is just very low vibrational, with the Emperor being here in reverse. This is somebody that lacks maturity. Okay, they have a problem with power. This is somebody that's very egotistical. If this is a male, this would be a father figure that is very dominant around the home, but they keep a lot of things secrets. This is someone that doesn't know how to control their emotions as well. Why is the fourth house here?
I got Libra in the fourth house.
So this is about inheritance and legacy. Somebody's definitely been creeping. They've been going back and forth between you and someone else. Okay, it could be Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio with the fourth house. Fourth house indicates Cancer. Aries is the Emperor energy. Now, either this is happening to you or this is you. Okay. This could be also someone in your environment. Again, Aries is Emperor energy. Doesn't necessarily have to be an Aries, but we're definitely speaking about a father figure, a mother figure, right? If let me just say this, because Aries is here, I know for sure that it is an emperor versus if Libra was, in the middle. Libra for me, of course, it could be a male, but this is a woman. Okay, this is a woman. This is divine feminine energy, especially with the Queen of Coins here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You don't necessarily have to be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, but that is two indications that it is a feminine energy, at least for me. In between this female, and this male was a bunch of illusions and a foundation crashing down because something of the past, somebody's foolish mistakes. With the Knight of Staves here, facing downward like that tells me I read it in both ways. Okay. You could be someone that's very charming and confident, very adventurous, no matter what sign you are. But again, the Knight of Staves is passion energy. It is fire energy. Again, that's on top of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There was some sort of transformation because guess what? Fire and water creates a whole nother energy or entity. So this is telling me that there was a change in someone's foundation, in their beliefs about a foundation. Somebody obviously could have went home. Somebody could seen something. Somebody could have went home, been at home, and something ended. Somebody could be going back to where they are from. This is something that is a secret to you or to people in their environment. Okay. This would be like, obviously, divine feminine, divine masculine energy. If you don't think that you are a divine being, it would be, I don't see any indication of low vibrational energy. This could be a soulmate, okay? Male and female type of energy where you created a home, a marriage, a partnership, a business, especially with the 10 of coins being here. This is a lucrative business for whoever this is, and this may have been the reason why you stayed in this situation. I'm hearing it gets greater later, okay? Somebody was building their assets or were worried about the things that they would lose, okay? Yeah. So now somebody's in this energy of regret. I feel like somebody's worried about their environment, their social life, their friends, family members, or something like that. Okay. What their friends and family are going to think of them. Because somebody had a mask on. Scorpio, why is this here? Somebody was trying to manifest a new partner. Somebody had a choice. They were very emotional about that choice. There's a lot of fire and water on this table.
That there fire and water keep coming out every time.
So we got the lovers on the friends. So this is definitely talking about a breakup, an ending of something. There could have been explosive argument, some sort of disagreement. Somebody is definitely regretful. Okay, somebody lacks maturity. This is someone with the Page of Staves. This is someone that is indeed very charming, very courageous, very passionate. But this is someone that is not thinking about the consequences of their actions. Of course, this could be someone's child or somebody just is childish, right? The pages don't tend to think about other people, right? Yeah, Nine of Cups. So we're definitely speaking about somebody as a victim of their own deeds. Somebody is distracted. Somebody's greedy. The Moon card. I'm also hearing defensive as well. Because they know they did something wrong here. in a marriage, or there was some sort of injustice. Somebody, okay. There was a lot of red flags, if this is you, about what somebody was doing in the dark at nighttime, in secret, or with someone that they may have a child with, or you have a child with. Okay, this could be a secret child. Somebody was offering something for someone. Somebody was trying to slow down progress or keep something from you, or you were trying to keep this from this person. With the Knight of Pentacles being here, somebody needed to be realistic. It's kind of like somebody was trying to keep something hidden that is meant to be revealed. Okay, to a family or about a family. Why is water here? 22, 16. Great, I got 2 cards. So here we go. We got the end. What, 3? Okay, so we got the Empress. Somebody's very defensive at this time, or you will be defensive toward this person when they come in and try to offer you something. This is someone that possibly they do wrong, and when they do wrong, they go out and get you something, right? Knight of Pentacles. I'm hearing it slows down process, the progress here. The Empress is someone that's very confident. They've been through a lot. This is someone that is fully capable of taking care of their self. Okay. Somebody may find out that they are pregnant. Okay. We got so much moon card. Look, moon here, moon here, moon here.
Somebody been doing the hee hee ha.
And then we have the Empress. Somebody is regretting, I hate to say it, somebody's regretting either being married or having children, or that they are pregnant. Ooh, wait, this is a hard one here. The Hermit card, why is this here? You're seeking guidance. I see why. Or this person needs to seek guidance. You may need to go within to get the answers. You're going to come out with a, ooh, okay. Today, I'm just going to be honest with y'all. I was not feeling doing any readings. None. And I see why. It just gets tiring, you know? Somebody put in the comment section, a vacation sounds good. They're gonna manifest that. I think I might manifest one as well. I'm gonna move right along because what's here, I don't have to explain. If you're watching, I don't have to explain. To each their own. We're definitely speaking about an ending to a situation, someone coming to a conclusion. For some of you, you may be regretting ending a situation, and you know what I'm talking about. I'm not judging anyone about their choices. I heard cheaters gonna cheat. And I feel like I'm getting the perspective of all people that are involved in this situation. I feel like somebody just left a lot of open doors. They never closed doors because this person is in this energy of a backup plan. Like, and this is possibly why it didn't work, because it wasn't balanced. Somebody was giving all and somebody was holding back. Somebody wants a new beginning. They've been praying for a new beginning, whether it is in general with you or with someone else. Somebody, this is a marriage. This could just be a long-term commitment. You may have been with this person since you were younger, and just you grew apart. Okay, you grew apart. So if you're younger and you create a family and you be with someone for years, okay, you're going to experience a lot of ups and downs, a lot. And some of them are repairable and some of them are not. But it's definitely your decision. We gotta look at the Scorpio ending here, ending there. If this is you and you're going through a separation, you need to take time to heal. Usually, when you're in a long-term relationship, sometimes the masculine energy will go out and recreate something. Now, I'm not saying like recreate a past pattern, and that's what I see here. Okay, whether if you were the rebound or they got someone on the rebound. This is someone that doesn't learn the lesson, and because they're not going within. They're not healing from the past relationships before them, or they're not healing something surrounding a family dynamic. Queen of Coins. Somebody's thoughts is backwards. This person may believe that, you know how some people believe that they'll stay in a toxic partnership. They're not going to leave their spouse, their significant other. They're just going to stay married. Mm-hmm. That register as toxicity to the universe. It registers to the universe that you like the treatment that you are getting. So the universe is going to continue to give you more experiences like that. It's kind of like, if I may share with you all a story. When I was married, that year I was married, it seemed like every song that came on the radio was about breakups. You know, and I used to say to myself, why, this is before tarot, right? Before tarot. This is when I was into church, right? And I used to be like, why is the world like this? Like, why do people value breakups? But it was signs. Mm-hmm. It was signs. And then eventually it did come to an end. There was a tower there. We got It's a Plan. All right. Somebody could have been filing documentation, getting passports, signing leases, something about a date, a text. If it's a married man asking you out, or a married woman, if they're not separated, I would just, keep on moving, don't stop. But I feel like somebody may have entertained someone that was in a partnership already, and they feel like they made a foolish mistake. Something from the past, or because somebody hasn't healed from the past, they may get intoxicated, or this is somebody that's dreamy. They fantasize about being with someone, possibly even taking someone. And this is not for you to get into competition with this person, because a lot of times that will keep you stuck. When you realize that somebody's in competition with you because they want your life, it becomes this push and pull. Don't go there. Don't go there. And I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm just trying to save you from some more heartbreak. We got stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility in reverse. It wasn't built to last. It's not Teflon strong. No, sir. No, ma'am. Somebody has an addictive pattern. Somebody operates out of their subconscious. They don't know why they do what they do. They just do. And they continue to run into roadblocks because they stay stuck. You ever met someone that's stuck? They're continually stuck? If I may. I gotta make y'all laugh. I remember I was in my 20s. I've been talking about my 20s, right? But this could have been like early 30s, right? And was I married? I don't think I was married at the time. And I was at a baby shower, one of my little cousins' baby shower. And We was in the town, of course. It goes down in the town. Anyway, that's me reminiscing on the past, right? Now, I ain't gonna lie. Ethan was a little bit superficial, right? But I just like to make people laugh, all right? I like to bring happiness to my environment. We had the baby shower and got addiction. Didn't I just say that? Codependent, relationship, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block and a restraint. So somebody feels like this addictive pattern, something that they were addicted to doing, keeps them blocked. This is also someone that kept someone, that looked like a ball and a chain to me, connected to a heart, in a situation that they knew was an illusion. So somebody got into the whole push and pull. Let me tell you, I got car fished, y'all, right? Somebody came down the street, dum, 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 dum. And I'm like, who that? So I'm like, hey. Say I was young. I mean, I can admit it. This dude put it in reverse. He reversed back, boy. And when he got out that car, and it ain't nothing wrong. It ain't nothing wrong with people that are disabled, that have injuries. 'Cause, I'm older now. I got a little bit extra, but he got out the car with a cane. He was about 50-something years old. And I'm like, and I say carfish because you wouldn't expect somebody to be in their 50s. I'm talking about, I was in my 30s, so that was a long time ago. Damn. Got the 20s, 28s on his truck. And then you get out looking like my grandpa? Come on now. I went out on a date. I ain't gonna lie. I went out one date with this person. Of course, he said he was single and blah, blah, blah. He wasn't single. We went to the movies. And again, he had a cane. And I was just like, oh my God. Oh my God. And I said all that to say, I kept running into people that was in commitments because I was still committed to an illusion. Mm-hmm. So I kept attracting situations that solidified that experience that I needed to heal. I needed to move away. I needed to go within and stop searching for outside acceptance. And, the whole marriage situation is good for some people, but not for everyone, because some of us, we still have to heal. You could be a generational curse breaker. Okay, again, you could come from a place of where there were broken homes. You could come from a place where people stuck together. It just, it just depends. Nonetheless, if it's not built on a solid foundation, okay, you just run into, it's like everybody be cheating. And then the only thing that holds this couple together is the fact that they're breaking other people's hearts, creating children's and homes and other places. But the one thing that this couple could count on is the fact that somebody else wants them, but they're breaking their heart. Mm-hmm. They're breaking that person. It's kind of like, I don't know. It's come around. But yeah, this dude had a whole family. And when we talked, he talked about all the different relationships that he had and how all the women had so many problems. And you just be like, oh my God, you just feel so sorry. I'm a queen of cups, so if you start talking about how somebody did you back in the day, right? You'd be like, you want to be there for that person. All women ain't the same. Yeah, don't get into that, because that's just that was a old player.
A player from the Himalaya.
I was an old player. I'm just trying to make y'all laugh, but it's the truth, right? I was car fished. Because when he got out the car, I was like, what? Wait, we got the bride, a wife, a partner interested in the love of a lifetime, a wedding or event, a commitment or advancement. This one to come out on the fence. Now we about to get in there like swimwear. I'm gonna tell y'all. Let me tell you something. This is a heartbreaking reading, but I'm kind of smiling because everything that I just said about a couple that cheats on each other, and the only thing hold them together is the fact that they're breaking other people's heart. For somebody, this is what this situation is. Somebody feels like their spouse is a burden. But they create families in other places. We're definitely speaking about somebody that is controlling. This person goes back and forth for someone. I mean, this could be somebody that they used to be married to. You used to be married to. Or you were in a long-term commitment with this person. And you built a foundation, or this person built a foundation somewhere else. Oh my goodness. Somebody may have had a health scare or something was on someone. Now, not everybody that gets themselves involved in a third party situation is doing it on purpose. And what I feel like with this temperance energy, I feel like this is an earth angel. Something was weighing heavy on this person. Now, whether if it is you as the person that is married, or if it's you that's showing up as a third party, this was burdening somebody, possibly everybody in this. I can honestly say I don't feel like it's no malicious intent with this particular reading. I just don't feel that way. Why is the Knight of Staffs here? Somebody had a choice between a spouse, a soulmate, a twin, a false flame, someone that they have children with. Take it how it resonates, because it's this could be one person in multiple situations. Secrecy, look at that. And so somebody gained knowledge over a secret, possibly while they were traveling, or because somebody was doing something excessively, they got caught. A secret was revealed. You know that's the player card. That's a player card. So we got an affair, hiding something, use discretion, surprise, collaborate, protecting, denying risk. God, this person, if you don't believe them, they may act out of haste, rage, or something like that, and be in this energy of regret. Somebody may, male or female, I don't know, but control your emotions, because you don't want to end up there. And when I mean there, behind bars. The Lovers, why is this here? You feel like your commitment keeps you boggled down. You get behind them doors, them gates.
It's over there, baby.
That marriage gonna feel like heaven. We got a heart with a key. Welcome in love. Meeting the one. Open your heart. Getting together in person. Ooh, child. So somebody fell in love in this situation? Ooh, this is messy. We got a tower here. I've seen a couple of towers. Oh, the tower here. Tower here. The Fool card is another tower. Oh my goodness. So all somebody's secrets came out. Either that was revealed to their friends and family, or a secret came out about a family, about somebody that can't control their emotions. They can't control their body parts. Some of you, you're married to someone that's very dependent on you. It's a codependent relationship. Someone else wants a new beginning with somebody that they feel they have something more in common with. Somebody was not paying attention to the red flags. There was just like, I feel like somebody thought that they was going to be wife number 2. We got endings, bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, and transition. So this was a needed transition. This is what this is giving. The 6 of Swords on top of the coffin card. The 6 of Swords talks about moving forward. Okay. Some of you, you may be beating someone to sign some divorce papers or something like that. Please don't bring the third party with you, because I feel like that person is going to want to do so. Because for somebody, they got out of a codependent connection and went right back to another one. But that relationship is strictly lust or addiction. This is like, oh, I've been married for 20 years and I just want to party, And the person that they sneaky linking with has some sort of addiction. They go get, oh child, please seek out the proper authorities. Moon card, why is this here? I can't, I'm trying to give y'all everything, not today. Somebody don't want to hear somebody say, ooh, wee. Now, if you went on there and you went and talked to somebody thinking that now you gonna get this person, ooh, wee. Somebody about to get dog. Ooh, the moon card, why is it? Oh, I can't do teasing. Just so done, not enough. Ooh, wee. Child. Okay. Somebody was buying someone's affection. Somebody was creeping with someone that may work at a public place. Somebody could be a boutique owner, a private business owner. Because the whole situation about somebody may be married, whether they are married or separated, and they were dealing with somebody that was married, or they were creeping. Something diabolical, because it's too much moon card. Too much. I feel like somebody revealed something. And I hate to say it, somebody is about to get their feelings crushed because this is an unrequited love. I don't know if this person took you to the mall or, it ain't tricking if you